Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm very excited and happy to be sharing this video with you all. Today is another episode in my Create This Book series where I'll be filling out one page in my Create This Book 1, one page in my Create This Book 2, and one page in my Create This Book 3. And as always, as a reminder, these books were created by Mariah Elizabeth, a creator here on YouTube. She wrote and is the author and I guess designer of these books, and you can find them on Amazon if you're interested. I personally love working on them. It's a great little break in I guess my regular artistic stuff because I feel like there isn't as much pressure to make something perfect, and sometimes it's nice to just have a simple prompt to work on. And it's also a nice way to use and test out new art supplies. But starting in Create This Book 1, I am working on the Create a Page of Checkers, and it just says to fill this page with checkers. I wasn't sure if it was specifically for the game checkers or checkered pattern. I went more with the pattern look slash design. I used a ruler to try and do perfect squares. Clearly, they did not come out perfect at all. I don't know what I was measuring because it didn't work, but I did still make squares even if they're not perfectly the same size. And what made this video really exciting for me is I finally got one of my most wanted art supplies. Ever since I was a kid, I always wanted the Crayola twistable colored pencils and crayons. I always thought they were so cool and looked so fun, and the idea of not having to sharpen my colored pencils sounded amazing. And so I finally got some, and I'm using the twistable crayons specifically to color in this page. And as you can see, I didn't go for the traditional red and black or the white and black checkered look. I actually went with the white and rainbow look, I guess. And so I'm just coloring in these pages, and I will say this was my first time using these crayons, the twistable crayons, and I have to say I really love them. As far as crayons go, I'm not usually a big fan of crayons because I don't love working with them, and I always end up breaking them because I'm very heavy handed. So I really like these, and I'm excited to use them a lot more. I feel like I'll use them a lot in this series, hopefully. But this is how the page turned out. It was very quick and easy and simple, but I really loved it. I actually like this rainbow checkered look. But moving on to my Create This Book 2, I'm going to be working on the Create a Line page, and it says to decorate this page with a continuous line. I'm just using a gel pen, a purple gel pen, and I took this page to mean as drawing the whole design in a single line, not necessarily that you couldn't pick up your pencil or pen, mostly because around the halfway point my pen stopped working, and so I had to scribble on a separate piece of paper until the ink came back, and then I finished it. But here's my little design doodle. This was really quick and easy as well. I mean, the hardest part was just the challenge of trying to make a design with a continuous line through it. But I did enjoy this page. But moving to my Create This Book 3, I am doing the Create Jewelry page. When I first read this, I got really excited because I love making jewelry. I have lots of supplies and beads and things. I love making earrings, necklaces, bracelets. But then I read the little description, and it said to create or draw a character who has a bunch of beautiful jewelry. And so I did get a little bit less excited because I've never really drawn jewelry, especially not a character filled with jewelry. And so I didn't really know how to do it. So I tried my best to sketch out this character who I guess is royalty because I gave her a crown. I knew right away I didn't want to do like bracelets or rings because I'm horrible at drawing hands. So I knew my options would be very limited. So instead, did like a necklace, earring, and this crown, which I'm not really sure now that I'm thinking about it if crowns and like tiaras count as jewelry. But for the sake of this page, I'm counting it. And I colored in the jewelry in like Sharpie and marker just so it would like, I guess, be a different like material than the drawing itself. I wanted it to stand out as much as I could. And then I used my new Crayola twistable colored pencils to actually color in the sketch. And I will say as well with this was my first time using it, and as for like lower end colored pencils, I love these a lot more than like Crayola's regular color pencils because again, I'm very heavy-handed and I'm always breaking like the lead and then I have to sharpen it, and there is no sharpening with this. So I really like that. But here is the finished drawing. I struggled the most with this page. It was the hardest of the three that I did today, but I did enjoy it. I just did a very quick and easy, simple drawing. And here are the 3 pages that I did. I had a lot of fun working on them. They were very quick and easy, and I just really enjoyed it, and I'm happy I got to test out my new art supplies. I really hope you all enjoyed these pages as well and the way I filled them in. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you all enjoyed it and I greatly appreciate it. Bye!